#2 ranked, representing France. Those low kicks we're seeing on display today, former French national champion. But the most impressive thing I've seen from Belay is that triple low kick that we just saw from him. Beautiful.
Hey, speaking of, there is the champ, Tijani Beztati, our lightweight world champion. Such a nice guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, and just dangerous. That's the best part of it. And you know, he's looking at, and for him, he's looking at his next meal. Yeah. That's what he said to us.
He's going to kill you with kindness. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, but the winner of this fight will face Tijani Beztati October 8th at Collision 4 on the undercard of that massive fight between Badr Hari and Alistair Overeem. Still miles to go before we sleep. Round 2 will be interesting to see how the judges scored the first.
What hard.
3 to the Bulgarian, 2 to the Frenchman. Is that how who did you give the edge to in that round?
Well, I thought maybe Koprivlinski with some of the bigger kicks, but like I said, it's very difficult to, too close to even make that decision.
Landed strikes are even. Koprivlinski threw more, but Belay scored just as many, more accurate.
There's those double, triple low kicks I like.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those when the Tim Hughes reads the scores, neither man's going to know if they won.
Yeah, I agree. I like Stoyan setting things up with that jab. That's probably the improved boxing, using that jab to set up those kicks. Yep.
And now Belay going downstairs.
Yeah, Belay's pressure is the key here, because by him pressuring, it kind of closes off Stoyan's legs, right?
Yeah.
Stoyan wants the range to kick, but Belay in his face isn't giving him that high kick.
And look at the defensive abilities from both these fighters. You don't really focus in on that, but their gloves always seem to know where the next strike's coming from.
Yeah, and they're even blocking some of those low kicks too.
Yeah, like, look at that. Good head movement from Belay.
And one of Belay's best strikes, he had a jab to the body through the overhand. He landed it well in that first round, but he's got to go back to level changes. Nice left kick from Koprivlinski just under the elbow. That's the liver kick.
Belay trying to come forward again. He met a kick with a punch.
Stoyan coming really heavy with his left kicks in this round.
Boy, eating one on the back of the thigh can't feel good.
Oh, those are the slapping ones that hurt.
Good uppercuts there from Stoyan. Belay is basically exclusively targeting the leg with his kicks.
Nice Koprivlinski low kick. 1 for 1, 1 for 1. Who falls first?
Boy, you're looking at two masters of their craft going at it here. A shot at a world title on the line. Oh, and that one scores.
Man, no wonder Koprivlinski's got some kicks like that. His calves are massive.
Well, he said he was going to have a couple of special surprises in this fight.
You know he's working his boxing. You can see with the jab, a little bit of those uppercuts, but probably most dangerous with his legs still if he has the range. Oh, there we go. Some long knees as well.
Another extremely close round as they exchange low kicks. Oh, a big front kick there from Koprivlinski. He may have just clinched the round with that kick. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like Belay was getting the better in that round until that strike. Remember, it's not always how you land, it's what's doing damage.
Glory Smacks is your opportunity to collect and own the most iconic kickboxing moments in history. Unlock exclusive access to Glory events and get closer to your favorite fighters than ever before. Start your collection today at glorysmacks.com and join our Discord for all the latest information.
You see Stoyan really using that jab well to set up his strikes with a hook cross, left kick. Mixing up his strikes really well. We've seen some good knees, some long combinations. Those knees just missing. And a knee doesn't take much. As soon as it clips the, the forehead, that's an easy cut. But Belay throwing good combinations, good low kicks, ooh, good solid pressure. Very close fight.
Well, we do have open scoring, which should tell us the story. All 5 giving it to Koplovinsky. So Belay needs a knockdown here, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to go get it, or at least try to.
Yeah, Belay's overhand right seems to be doing well. So I think if he's going to get a big finish, maybe that nice overhand right. Hide it behind the right low kick and see what he can do. But Koplovinsky needs to stay sharp.
Strikes by zone. Legs for Belay. Or head for Belay, but those kicks are obviously going to the legs. We saw that earlier on another graphic.
Nice combos back and forth.
Nice
man.
left hook there for Koplovinsky.
Oi! Man,
They're
Belay's
both
ready to go.
They both want the knockout. They don't want to win. They want to knock the other guy out. Nice 3-piece combo for Stoyan.
With the head kick, too. Oh.
Boy, Belay has taken some hellacious strikes.
Yeah, Belay wants to win. He'll go out on his shield. He doesn't care. He wants a title shot. Koplovinsky, even though he's up, still coming back. Leaving it all in there.
Boy, Stoyan is just pulling out all the stops, isn't he?
That close-range head kick is just so flexible and fast. Hits the top of the temple, which is a hard shot to defend.
Yes, Belay is slowing down.
Oh, those long legs of Koplovinsky are doing some good work.
Koplovinsky looks like the much more fresher fighter, too.
And the way Belay's opening up, he's going to go out if he has to. He's still countering back. Still got to be careful for those knees as he's coming in. Now you have Stoyan looking to snipe, moving his head well.
Belay going to dig downstairs with 45 seconds to go here in the third and final round. Our open scoring tells us Belay needs a knockdown or he's going to lose this fight.
Stoyan showing some good head movement offline in the inside. Oh, I loving those setup punches to the head kick.
And the fact that he can still deliver those kicks at the end of round 3.
Yeah. Look at that head movement. Quick pull counter, attacking head off center line, ripping, splitting the guard with uppercuts. Well done, Stoyan.
10 seconds left. There's a high kick for Belay.
Oh, Belay's going to go out. Let's see. He's going to keep throwing.
What a fight, especially for Stoyan Koplovinsky. That is a title-challenging performance.
Oh, absolutely. Looked sharp, kept technical, didn't get too wild, picked his shots, kind of do what he had to do, mix those high kicks. Looked great.
The decision when we return. Connects as well. Unloading everything he's got.
Your headline fight of the evening.
He is out. He is unconscious. It's over. Oh, what a finish. They go right back hammering at each other. Straight right hand. See you later. How about that?
Overeem is just an absolute monster.
No one doesn't like Matahari. But said, I promise you will not last 3 minutes with me. Alistair knocks out another opponent inside 1 round.
That was then. This is now.
Matahari sends Overeem to the canvas. The fight the world has been waiting for.
It's time for glory.
We welcome you back here to Dusseldorf. This fight will determine the #1 contender for the lightweight championship, and it started out like a house of fire.
And it's a great performance by Stoyan Koplovinsky. It's a great performance by Stoyan Koplovinsky. The way he kind of came in, mixed uppercuts. It was just a fantastic fight, but Belay showed incredible heart coming forward with good combinations and low kicks, but Koprivlinski just seemed to be that one step ahead, using that jab, good kicks on the outside, mixed his knees really well with great combinations, and just showed that he can fight at any range. On the outside, he'll snap with his jab. On the inside, he's got good improved boxing with his head movement, but still mixes in that spectacular close-range head kick. And you got to think he's ready, he's looking sharp, and he's got a big fight coming up.
Well, it's not official yet, Joe. Pump your brakes. We still have the decision, but it all seems to lean towards Stoyan Koprivlinski, who landed 101 punches, 13 of 14 knees as well. Don't discount those, while Belay had a slight edge in kicks. Strikes by zone. Koprivlinski targeting the head, Belay the legs. Here's Tim Hughes to make it official.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. They give us back a unanimous decision, scoring this bout 29-28 from 2 of our judges. The 3 remaining judges all have it 30-27. For your winner, Stoyan Koprivlinski.
I'm here with your winner, Stoyan Koprivlinski. Beautiful performance. How you feeling after that?
Thank you, Josh. I feel great. I'm very thankful to my whole team from my gym for the great preparation. I feel like I can go 2 or 3 more rounds. I'm good.
Well, you know this fight was a title eliminator fight, gets you closer to that title shot. Give me your thoughts on going in October 8th against Tijani Bestari.
Yeah, you know, I'm very excited for that fight. It's gonna be a trilogy. You know, we have 2 fights, so 3rd fight gonna be a firework also. Yeah, man.
Well, there it is. Let's bring Tijani in, your future opponent. How do you see this fight with Tijani Bestari going?
Yeah, of course, I see I'm gonna win. Of course, everybody fighter must see himself like a winner. Yeah, of course.
Well, Tijani, I'm gonna ask you a question while you're here. What did you think of Stoyan's performance?
Oh man, to be fair, yeah, I'm not really, impressed, but it is what it is. Maybe it didn't at this day, but, we will see each other soon, man.
How do you think the fight with Stoyan's gonna go?
Oh man, to be fair, I think he doesn't want the smoke. He doesn't want the smoke. But, let's see. We see each other October 8th, bro. I can't wait.
Stoyan, any replies?
Yeah, I like his confidence. He's always confident, but October 8th will be different. Yeah, you know, from the highest, the fall down is the hardest.
Oh, man.
Any last words?
Oh, man, the only thing I'm going to say is you doesn't want the smoke, and I will see you October 8th.
All right, let's give the fans a nice stare down for what's to come October 8th at Collision 4. Tijani Bestari versus Stoyan Koprivlinski.
There, you can see the height advantage. He's got the reach advantage as well. But I tell you what, if Stoyan Koprivlinski fights October 8th like he did tonight, Tijani Bestari is in a lot of trouble, because that was a very impressive performance by Stoyan, maybe the best we've ever seen from him. And I know Bulgaria is celebrating right now after that win. Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, actually still to come, it's the heavyweight division. Look at the big French brawler Nourdine Mehedine, who also represents Algeria. He will take on Chiad Kepenik. This is a rematch, a fight where they went at it back in December of 2019. They had to go an extra round to settle it. Will they do so again tonight? But up next, it's Ahmad Musa taking on Rafik Habiyat. 149 professional fights between them, but they both make their glory debuts against each other when we return.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. His fighting skills have reaped rewards as far away as China. He's happy to be in Dusseldorf tonight. Here is Rafik Habiyat.
Von meine Stadt Frankfurt
Tour. Von der Toni bis Anton, von wo ich bekannt wurde. Von Jamal seine Ankunft, von den Grips, die ihn fickten. Einsatzkommando, von der Last auf den Schultern.
Here comes the man that has had 84 professional fights, but he told us, Joe, in all seriousness, he said, I've never had a camp like this. It was the best of my life. I'm ready to go 100%. No one can stop me on this night.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience, especially being a southpaw, too, and the way he mixes his left kick, middle kicks, and high kicks. He's a fun fighter to watch. You know, around Germany, he represents Morocco, but he's a German kickboxing champion. They call him the kickboxer. But after some of his big wins in China and a 20-fight win streak, they started calling him the serial killer.
As nasty as he is in the ring, he says, outside the ring, I like to go out in nature by myself and write in my journal. How about the softer side of Khabiat?
Reflective.
Nearly half of his professional fights have ended by knockout. Please welcome Ahmad Chikmusa.
Ahmad. Here he is, Ahmad Chikmusa. Joe, 65 professional fights, 27 knockouts, born in Kurdistan, raised in Germany after moving here to 2014. What do you expect from him?
Well, he's an action-style fighter. He loves to pressure, good combinations, and he loves landing those low kicks and liver shots.
Nicknamed the Golden Boy, he was born New Year's Day, the year 2000. He almost got to party like it was 1999, just one day earlier. All right, here's our tail of the tape. This should be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is certainly buzzing. 22 years old, that's it for Ahmad Chikmusa, who fights out of Oberhausen, Germany, 5'10", with a 70-inch reach. He's longer and taller than Khabiat, who's 31 years old and will represent Morocco.
With the professional experience, both very experienced, but we keep talking about Khabiat's 84 fights, 27% knockout ratio, but you know Chikmusa with his pressure, half of his fights basically coming by way of knockout.
Both of our fighters in this bout, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, will make their glory debuts tonight here in Dusseldorf. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he is a 3-time German national champion. His professional record impressive, 77 wins with just 7 losses, 21 of those wins coming by knockout. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.72 meters, and he weighed in at 142.6 pounds, 64.7 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Morocco, here is Rafiq, the serial killer, Khabiat. Here now is his opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, trained in Muay Thai and kickboxing, a veteran of over 60 fights. His professional record, 55 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, and 27 career knockouts. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.77 meters, he weighed in at 146.2 pounds, 66.3 kilos. He fights tonight out of Oberhausen, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ahmed, the Golden Boy, Chikmusa. Your referee in charge of this bout is Edward Streichert.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys, listen. We're fighting 3 rounds of 3 minutes, yeah? Always listen to my commands and protect yourself at all times. Any questions? No question. Touch gloves if you want.
You want to talk about a confident fighter, Chikmusa, when we told him about Khabiat's record, an outstanding record with over 80 fights, he said, listen, I've beaten fighters 10 times better than him. I will stop him in the second round.
Thank you.
You just watch. Let's see what happens. Habiat certainly has other ideas. Habiat in the black. Chick Musa wearing the white gloves. Scheduled for 3 rounds. 2 fighters making their glory debuts.
Yeah, you could already see the hard low kick from Chick Musa. And I asked him, like, Habiat's a southpaw, how are you gonna get it? He goes, I'll hit the back leg, my favorite. So he's gonna hit both inside leg, back legs. He's coming for those legs. But you can see Habiat's experience, circling to the outside, using that southpaw. Using feints to enter. Habiat looking for more setting up shots where Chick Musa's just gonna come guns blazing.
Both men with similar KO percentages. They both are capable of finishing the other.
No clinching in the back.
Ooh. Habiat's been fighting for 10 years. Started kickboxing at the age 7.
Boy, right now, Chick Musa having a hard time getting his shots off.
Yeah, because he's not really setting it up right now. Right now, he's just throwing the big power shots, where Habiat's picking his shots, not throwing everything full power, and controlling the range really well. He's either outside or inside.
No, and a left hand, the glove touch. No, he's on wobbly legs, and he goes down. That is a knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What a moment in this fight. Let's see if Habiat can survive. He's got 1:15 left in the round.
Well, right away, Habiat's using the clinch to kind of recover. Now Chick Musa's just waiting to let those hands go.
Boy, he throws everything with power. Chick Musa.
Oh.
Boy, and he got him right on the temple, it seemed.
Yeah.
The legs just left him.
Just hit the shut-off button perfectly.
And sometimes it's a strike that doesn't even really hurt you, Joe. All of a sudden, you just can't stand up, and he can't stand up again, knocked down. But they'll say that was not a damaging blow and was not a knockdown.
Still a nice shot landed for Chick Musa. I think he's countering those Habiat kicks. Oh, nice exchange from Habiat there. Ooh.
Nice right hand for Habiat, but still the legs aren't there, Joe.
Yeah,
the legs are not there. Look at this.
He's on wobble legs. Just
10 seconds. Oh, and there's a body shot.
Come on,
no,
he didn't say he went down.
The ropes did hold him up.
Oh, and that'll put him down, and that will put him out. What a knockout. What a finish. Congratulations to Ahmad Chick Musa. He's already on the top rope. This fight's over. Call it, referee. Send it to the back. Ahmad Chick Musa with one of the best knockouts of the year so far.
And just the young fighter came in, found the power shots. He waited, he tried, and he finally got it at the end of that first round.
He promised us a knockout in the second round, but he gave it to us in the first. Wow.
Nice power from him. Very impressive. From a featherweight to have that kind of punching power, very impressive.
Man, that is erasing type of power.
The way he threw that hook, whoa. I mean, he's just got shut-off power for such a nice, strong, smaller frame. Very impressive. And you got to think he started off with power low kicks, and then all of a sudden went straight to his power hands.
I mean, Joe, he just knocked out a guy who's had 84 professional bouts.
Yeah, it's a left hook, just came up on top. Put him on wobble legs. Yes, that beautiful left hook and set up well.
Joe, Chick Musa, it seemed like he only threw like 4 or 5 strikes. I've been told he threw 15 total.
Yeah, but when they land, then he knows how to put that weight behind his punches. He's turning his body, turned his hip. Yeah, he knows how to use his body to generate power. Beautiful.
Look at that.
It's the timing, too, right over the lead hand of Habiat, and just found it.
I told you he was the most arrogant, cocky fighter we had in our fighter meetings. He's never fought in glory, but he was promising us that he's beaten fighters 10 times better than Habiat, and he would get the knockout and that is what he did. And I'm sure everyone in his native Kurdistan is going bananas right now. And Joe, he was saying things like, listen, I want to leave a lasting legacy where people talk about me 100 years from now. I thought he was insane, but maybe I'm the crazy one.
Well, man, he looks great. He was very technical. The way he set things up, mixing his strikes really well, just beautiful.
Here are the final strike count statistics. Only 15 landed shots for Chick Musa, and that last one was as good as you want. We make it official. Next.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. This bout comes to an end. Right at the bell of the first round will officially be scored at 3 minutes into the fight. This one ends by knockout for your winner, Ahmed Chick Musa.
I'm here with your winner, Ahmed Chick Musa. You got to be feeling great after a debut like that.
Of course, I feel very great after a hard weight cut, hard work, and it pays off. It's a promise from me. Hard work, it's always paid off, guys.
You came in throwing hard low kicks, but you promised a second round knockout. You got us a first round knockout. Take us through how you thought this fight went.
I thought I gonna just work on punch, just through hard punch in the first round. Don't show him that I want to go to the leg kicks, and in the second round just throwing hard leg kicks. But like you see, in the first round, it was enough.
You've seen the division. How high is your ceiling here for the featherweight division?
I am ready for everyone.
All right, you heard it. Your winner, Ahmed Chick Musa.
Well, the future is bright for this 22-year-old. What a glory debut and what a knockout. Look how he just folded Khabiat up there. Incredible power for such a small division. Ahmed Chick Musa, a fighter to watch as he makes a lasting impression in his glory debut. Coming up later, right here on Glory 81, look at Donovan Visa. He is the middleweight champion of the world. He's looked nearly untouchable over his last few fights. But how will he fare tonight against a newcomer named Yuri De Sousa, who is extremely dangerous and full of confidence as he gets a world title shot in his first ever Glory fight. But coming up next should be a fun one in the heavyweight division, as it's the return of that man who fights out of France but represents Algeria, Nordine Mehedine, number 4 ranked in the heavyweight division, taking on Shiad Kapenik, a fighter he fought against back in December of 2019 and took an extra round to get the win. Fireworks when we return. So Nordine Mehedine set to make a statement in the heavyweight division here in Düsseldorf tonight.
Je m'appelle Nordine Mehedine, j'habite à Marseille, je vis en France, je suis d'origine algérienne. Je me sens bien, je m'entraîne dur, je m'entraîne plusieurs fois par jour. Je le trouve dur, c'est technique, c'est beaucoup mental. Voilà, je me sens bien dans cette salle, on est une famille.
You work hard. You have a lot of sparring partners. He like to work. He always laughing, and it's a very good boy. Also for the group, he's very humble, and I like his attitude.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the heavyweights, and about scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. These two heavyweights battle to an unsatisfying split decision in Ultimate Glory 74. And this Turkish heavyweight is set to make his 4th Glory appearance here in Germany. Here is Shiad Kapenik.
comes the Ottoman, who promises not just to win this fight, but to knock Mehedin out in round number 2. When they fought in 2019, Joe, it went extra rounds, but Kapenik has this second-level gear of gas in his tank. Round 3, he looked as fresh as round 1.
Yeah, and he's got good pressure style, very good. And you ask him about that first fight, he says he won that fight. So he's still bringing in a lot of confidence here and a lot of good improvements. He's been training with a lot of good guys, trained with guys like Jamal Ben Saddik, Levi Richters for this camp. So he's well prepared mentally and physically.
It's a tall task to knock out Mehedin. He is one of the toughest heavyweights we've got.
His opponent had a huge upset win over Antonio Plazabat at the Glory 76 Heavyweight Tournament. Please welcome Nordine Mahdi.
Born in Marseille, France, to parents from Algeria. Said ever since he was a small boy, he loved the martial arts, would stay up late to watch K1 with his father, and said they were like real-life superheroes. It was a magical thing to me. I want to be a real-life superhero. And Joe, when you watch him fight, he does things that other heavyweights just can't do.
Yeah, he moves, he kicks well, and the biggest criticism with him is he didn't have a team. But for this last while now, he's been at SB Gym with Coach Saeed. You know him for Badr Hari. You have Jafar Wilness in the corner. He has training with Serkan Oskaglayan, Melvin Manhoff, Donna Giabena. So he's around a lot of good guys. So this is where his confidence is coming from this fight.
Here's our tail of the tape for the heavyweights. Nordine Mehedin, 30 years old, 6'2", with a 78-inch reach. He's got a 3-inch reach advantage over Kapenik, but it's Kapenik who's 3 inches taller, and it'll be Kapenik who weighed in at 243 compared to 236 for the Algerian.
Professionally experienced, the edge going to Nordine Mahedin, but look at that power percentage for Jihad Kapenik. 71% knockout ratio in those 27 fights, but a lot of power coming from both guys. My keys to glory for this fight for Mahedin. He's got to use that distance and movement we keep talking about. He level changes really well with good angles, and he's got to mix those kicks in on levels. For Kapenik, it's all about pressuring, using those power punches, mixing uppercuts, which he's known for, as well as those low kicks.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's heavyweight division. And introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, his debut came all the way back at Glory 29 in Copenhagen. His professional record, 21 wins with 6 losses, 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.95 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at 243.4 pounds, 110.4 kilos. He's here tonight in Dusseldorf, all the way from Istanbul, Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jihad, the Ottoman Kapenik. His opponent fights from the white corner and is coming off a unanimous decision win in Rotterdam at Glory 78. As a professional, 27 wins with 14 losses, 12 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, he weighed in at 237.4 pounds, 107.6 kilos. He fights tonight and represents Algeria by way of Marseille, France. Ladies and gentlemen, ranked number 4 in the division, here is Nordine Mahdi. Once again, your referee in charge of this bout is Edward Strykert.
Gentlemen, okay guys, listen, I'm fighting 3 rounds of 3 minutes. You know the rules. Protect yourself the whole time and listen always to my comments, yeah? Touch gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
This should be a real cracker.
Yep, if it's anything like that last one.
That last one was a nominee for Fight of the Year, December 2019.
I can't picture it being any different the way these guys fight in their styles.
In the first round of that fight, Mahadine put Kopenik on the canvas, but then Kopenik came back and won rounds 2 and 3 to force that 4th round. So here we go. They're going to hug at the beginning. Now they're going to try and beat each other up.
Heck yeah.
Mahadine in the white gloves, Kopenik from Turkey in the black.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more Kopenik with the power punching, where you're going to see more combination work and level changes from Mahadine.
You talked about the new fight camp that Mahadine has. His trainer told us, Saeed said, listen, he's amazing, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody in sparring. He won't hit Badr back, and he won't hit Manhoef back. Well, tonight he gets to hit Kopenik back.
Yeah, but he said he's getting better with not being nice in sparring, so we're going to see if that translates to the fighting. Whoa.
I'm sure you've got fighters in camps that feel that way. They don't want to hurt their training partner.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You never had that problem, did you?
No, I didn't.
You'd blast anyone out of there. You don't care.
If they tell me they're hurt, I'm going right for it. Oh, your legs hurts. Nice. Boom.
It's a target.
Yeah.
Both of these fighters love combinations. Mahadine a little bit more, but Kopenik can exchange with the best.
Yeah, Kopenik throws big power punches, and then he sneaks in these little hard low kicks because you don't really expect them from him because of the big power hands. But Mahadine blocked that one. Ooh. Smile from Kopenik. He knows that was a good shot. Oh! He's throwing everything behind those.
Man, he says he's got the best gas tank in the heavyweight division. That left hook, or that was a right hand that caught Mahadine, and he fires back with the left of his own.
All right, it started. It started.
Big left from Mahadine. We wanted it. They're giving it to us.
Yep, it's definitely starting.
Oh, big front kick.
Oh, he's throwing everything in those hooks. I'm holding my breath.
This has been a great fight card from start to finish. Even our 2 prelim fights, every bout has been fantastic.
Unreal. I think this event, I'm going to go home and rewatch it. Man.
Yeah, you need to work on your commentary. Take some notes while you rewatch it.
No, it's for you, to give you advice.
Thank you.
I'll send you a nice hold list. Man, that was wild.
Kopenik promised a knockout.
It's just they exchange and their hands are a little low and they just swing.
I have a feeling these guys are going to have a trilogy too.
Yeah,
I mean,
they almost have to.
It's just too even Steven.
It's these big punch counters, especially when Mahadine's ripping combos. Kopenik just rips big punches.
He's going to target the body. No.
Looking for that
there
uppercut.
It is.
Yeah, Kopenik's got a really good right uppercut.
No, big, wild right hand scores.
Oh, Mahadine back, then the sneaky low kick from Kopenik.
Oh, boy! The Frenchman just got blitzed!
2, 3, what power in that
4.
Turkish hand.
Can he make it up? 5. Is it 6, 7, 8? 9. He's not going to do it.
10.
It's over. What a knockout victory for the Ottoman from Turkey, Cihan Kopenik.
The power, he waited, he blocked those combinations, and once he found that moment to let that power go, it was good night. What power from the Turkish fighter.
Another fighter who promised a second round knockout delivers in the first. Incredible action between those 2 heavyweights. Wow. It's not too late, by the way, to text or call your friends and tell them to get in on this action. We've still got 3 bouts to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is shaping up to be one of the greatest fight cards, action-wise, that we've ever called, Joe.
Yeah, and even all the decisions, back and forth, knockdowns, good combinations, solid technical kickboxing. There's one thing to be wild, but these guys are picking the shots, kicking well, showing great power. We got 2 amazing finishes in the first round. Man, that left hook was just on the button, full power, full rotation, and that's just scary power.
Well, Joe, my question to you is, Nordine was ranked 5th in the heavyweight division coming into this. Where do you put Kopenik now?
Well, you got to give him some big fights. Like right away, I think of things like, you know, Antonio Plazabot and how big and how strong he is. It's fantastic. And we want heavyweights with big power, and, you know, Kopenik is showing he's got it.
Kapenik improves to 27-5 with his 17th knockout. He said, my low kicks will be the difference, Joe, but I think it was the left hook.
Yeah, I mean, that punching power, the rotation, it was just on the button. And he set it up nice. He saw some good body shots, some uppercuts, but the way he turned that hip over, the way he got his core involved in that shot, you can't get enough from that.
Hey, his fellow countryman Gökhan Saki would have been proud of that left hook.
Heck yeah, I bet you the whole country of Turkey's proud right now. That was a fantastic first round finish. And man, you gotta think, he came back. It was a 4-round war. Improved, came back, got the big finish. That's what a good kickboxer and athlete does.
And his training partner leading up to this fight, none other than Jamal bin Saddik. He said, if I can hang with Jamal in training, Nordin's got no shot. But credit to Mahadine, before that knockout blow, he was more than holding his own. I don't know if he's ever been in a boring fight. So much class from that man right there. Just could not rebound from that wicked left hook right on the ear. Kapenik known for his gas tank, but he didn't get to show it today. He didn't need to. He just showed off his power and how. And yes, another one bites the dust. What's going to be next for Ziad Kapenik, the Ottoman? We're going to keep it right here as we make it official. Tim Hughes does the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you watched it as it happened. Our referee, Edward Stryker, waves off this contest with an official time of 2 minutes, 52 seconds of that very first round. For your winner, by knockout, Ziad Kapenik!
All right, I'm here with your winner, Ziad Kapenik. What a finish, man. After the first fight, 4-round war, then you got a fantastic knockout here today. Tell me how you're feeling, my friend.
Hi, guys. Today I am very happy. I am waiting. I want more. I want more.
With a big win like this, where do you think this puts you into the heavyweight division? What do you want?
Next, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
So now you're going to be in the top 5. Anything you think you want to fight? There's Antonio Plazabot, big names. Are these the fighters you're looking for next?
My name is Ziad Kapenik. Always big. Yeah.
All right, last question for you.
Sorry, guys, I don't speak English. Sorry.
Give me one thing for your fans in Turkey watching.
Kazandık, çok şükür.
All right, there you go. Your winner, Ziad, the Ottoman Kapenik.
Hey, not bad for not speaking English, I'll tell you what. But the message has been sent with that left hook. Beware of Ziad Kapenik. Coming up next, the middleweight championship of the world is on the line. Suriname's finest, Donovan Visa, gets set to defend his title, and it's going to take a hellacious performance to win the strap from him.
There's a lot of hunger getting to the championship. You got it now. Where's the hunger for you still?
The hunger is defending it more times than Pereira did. He got 6. I want to do much more. So that's my hunger right now, and perform better than the last time.
You got a matchup with Yuri D'Souza. When you heard his name as your opponent, what was your reaction?
I didn't know him. I searched on YouTube. I saw 3 fights or 2 fights or something like that 2 years ago. He's a good fighter. but I'm gonna show him that I'm the champion and I'm here to stay.
When you think about that fight playing out, what do you see?
I see me winning. It doesn't matter if in the first or the last round. I'm gonna be ready for him every round. You're gonna see that I'm gonna see everything in the fight, everything that's gonna come. I'm gonna counter him, break him, stop him, and hopefully finish the fight. So not win on points.
He's got a little bit of an unorthodox style, switching, odd kicks. Does that worry you at all?
No, not at all. If you're sharp, you can see everything coming, and I'm very sharp. I'm well prepared, so let him come with his tricks. I'll be ready for him.
Inside the arena, live and in person, none other than this man, Alex Poatan Pereira, is in the house. Give it up for him, Düsseldorf. The former two-division Glory champion is back. How does it feel to be in the Glory Arena again?
Bom, estou muito feliz, né, de estar aqui hoje, um grande show, como sempre, né, falando do Glory, onde eu me criei e tem uma história muito bonita aqui dentro.
Well, I'm very happy to be here, to be back again here at Glory. As usual, another great show. This is where I built myself and very happy to be here.
You've had some great success in the UFC. Now you're fighting for the title against another Glory alumni. Give me your thoughts on that title fight coming up.
Pô, você teve muito sucesso aí no UFC, contra um outro grande lutador do Glory. Agora sua luta está chegando. Fala aí pra gente como é que vai ser essa próxima luta sua aí.
Bom, para quem me acompanha, né, para quem já conhece o meu trabalho, sabe da minha dedicação, né, o quanto que eu venho trabalhando para isso. O que eu fiz dentro do Glory é o que eu quero fazer dentro do UFC.
Well, for everybody that knows me knows about my focus, my dedication, my hard work, everything that I did inside the Glory ring, I want to do in the UFC.
Sean Strickland, your last opponent, said, "A Glory kickboxer is nothing special. Trust me, I'm not afraid of his power." And then you knocked him out with one punch. How did it feel to do that, and what does it feel like to represent the sport of kickboxing in the UFC?
O Sean Strickland menosprezou os lutadores do Glory, falou que não eram de nada e que podia estar trocando soco com qualquer um. E como que você se sentiu de ter ganho dele por nocaute e estar representando aí o Glory?
Bom, quando eu vi aquilo, né, até na coletiva de imprensa, em algumas matérias, né, ele vinha falando de mim, né, e menosprezou, né, o kickboxing, falou que poderia lutar com qualquer pessoa aí, acho que da organização, e eu mostrei para ele que não é bem assim, não é do jeito que ele pensa.
Well, when I saw during the pre-fight interview the way that he was underestimating Glory fighters and the level of kickboxing, you know what I mean, just gave me an extra boost to go to show him that it's not like that.
We have a middleweight title fight coming up now, your old belt. Give me your thoughts on this fight with Donovan Visa and Yuri de Souza.
Bom, temos agora aí uma próxima luta vindo aí do título dos médios, sua antiga categoria no Glory, contra o Donovan Visa e o Yuri de Souza. O que você acha dessa luta?
Sim, é uma luta muito esperada, tô ansioso para ver ela. Pô, a gente falando do Donovan, né? O Donovan é um cara que está mostrando o porquê é o campeão, tá representando a categoria aí muito bem, mas acho que vai ser uma luta dura, né? A gente conversou um pouco, até nos bastidores aí com o adversário dele, falou que está bem empolgado para essa luta e falou que quer ganhar essa luta. Então, por isso que eu acho que vai ser um grande show.
Well, I'm very excited to watch this fight. You know, Donovan's being a great champion, a dominant champion, being proving himself in the ring. We had also the opportunity to talk to his opponents a little bit. He seemed very hungry, very focused, so we believe it's going to be a great fight.
All right, so last question for you. November 12th, Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world. Your old foe, who you've already beaten twice, Israel Adesanya, for the UFC Championship. What are you going to do in that fight?
Bom, no dia 12 de novembro, Madison Square Garden, a arena mais famosa do mundo, contra velho adversário seu. O que você vai fazer com ele nesse dia?
Bom, vai ser um dia muito especial para mim. Venho trabalhando muito para isso. Não é a primeira vez que eu luto no Madison Square Garden. Pelo Glory já lutei uma vez, fiz a minha estreia no UFC no Madison Square Garden e agora a minha próxima luta. Então eu vou estar me sentindo em casa e eu tenho certeza que vai ser uma grande luta.
I've been training hard. I feel happy about this fight. You know, I fought at Amateur Square Garden before through Glory, made my UFC debut at MSG, so it makes me comfortable to be there for this next fight.
Well, hey, good luck to you, and I'll give you the last word. I know how much you love Glory and the Glory fans. What would you like to say to everyone who appreciates everything you did for the sport?
Bom, muito obrigado por tudo e sua última mensagem aí para os fãs do Glory que sempre estão acompanhando o seu trabalho.
É isso aí, pessoal. Fico muito feliz com o carinho de todos, pelas mensagens de sempre. Vou continuar fazendo um bom trabalho, representando o kickboxing dentro do MMA.
Well, to all my Glory fans, thank you so much for all the support. I've been working hard to put on a show to everybody, and I'm going to try to make you guys proud to MMA.
Well, we are proud of you, Alex. Good luck to you against Israel Adesanya. One more time, Dusseldorf, for the former two-division Glory champion of the world, Alex Poatan Pereira.
Champion of the world, Donovan Visa!
And he's done it! The Dream Chaser has his dream come true! Oh! Left hand right to the jaw! Whoa, that straight right hand, and that is a knockdown! Nice right hand. That looks like he's hurt.
Five rounds for the middleweight championship of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your co-main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the middleweight championship of the world. Brought to you this evening by Jack's Casino and Sport. This 50-fight veteran is known for delivering bad news to opponents throughout his career. Here comes Yare de Souza.
Je règle 2-3 histoires puis je suis reparti. La nuit j'ai passé mais je coupe la patate. J'ai collé la strip toi la petite. L'équipe est asolée devant les pépins. Putain de Renoir, un mec de hanche. Je suis aveuglé par pistole les pétages. J'ai une grande famille qui attend les pesos. Histoire de love, j'en mets à plus tard. Je pense comme jamais.
Imagine what is going through his mind right now. Glory calls you and says, hey, you want to fight in Glory? Yes, it's a dream come true. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, and you're fighting for the middleweight championship of the world.
Yeah, that's a dream come true. I'm telling you, if anything, one team, one dream. His shirt says it himself, but very unorthodox fighter. I think that's his main key. With Donovan Visa is a very technical kickboxer where Yuri's a little bit more unorthodox, trying to put his kicks and punches and off rhythm. He stands to switch as well. So I think if he's going to get it done, it's using that type of style.
He said, honestly, guys, I would like to have had 3 or 4 fights in Glory first, prepare me for this, but when the bell rings, you answer the call, and I'm ready to do it. Love that attitude.
His opponent this evening brings a 63% knockout ratio with him to Dusseldorf and arrives on a 5-fight winning streak. Here is Donovan Visa.
Know you want you again, yo, fight you back at me. It's a be one thing, yo, I need one thing. It's a be one thing, yo, I need one thing.
They call him the Dream Chaser, Donovan Visa, and since his last loss, Joe, that was way back in 2018, a split decision, he has won every single fight, and he's done it probably without losing a round.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got good power, good knockout finishes. He's just a very technical kickboxer to watch. He uses good high guard, has good head movement with his boxing, but most of his damage comes from his legs. He's got good power, low kicks, good knees and head kicks as well. He's just overall complete, young, and just keeps getting better.
The heavy favorite, Donovan Visa, hasn't lost in nearly 4 years, but he's facing, hey, this could be a little bit of a detriment to him. He doesn't know much about De Sousa.
That's a dangerous risk for him.
Here is our tale of the tape. The champ, Donovan Visa, 24 years old, 6'2" with a 75-inch reach. Look how identical this is other than the age, Joe. 6'2", 186, 75.
With the professional experience is actually Yuri De Sousa, who's got more fights on his record, but look at those knockout percentages for both. 63% for Visa, 47% for De Sousa. But when it comes to big glory fights, it's obviously Donovan Visa in his 8th glory fight here tonight who has the big fight experience.
Here are the championship rules. We go 5 rounds if needed. Punches, kicks, and knees are the legal strikes. 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in the fight will result in a TKO.
All right, let's check my keys to glory for this belt. For the champ, he's got to use calculated pressure. He kind of walks his way very smooth. When he gets himself in the pocket, that's where he does the best work, where he mixes up his levels and adds his kicks and knees. For De Sousa, he needs to get in there and throw power combinations. He's got to mix his weapons. He's got good kicks and knees mixed behind his boxing, and he's got to use that unorthodox timing and style that I keep mentioning.
Here we go with your co-main event of the evening. 5 3-minute rounds for the middleweight championship of the world. Let's meet the challenger. He is a German, European, and world champion. As a professional, 43 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 20 career knockouts. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, and he weighed in at 186.3 pounds, 84.5 kilograms. He's here tonight in Dusseldorf, representing Portugal. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Yuri Bad News De Sousa. Now his opponent makes his first defense of the belt, claim to glory 78 by a 3rd round knockout. His young professional career is impressive. 16 wins with just 1 loss, and 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He too stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.88 meters, and he weighed in at 186.9 pounds, 84.8 kilograms. Fighting tonight and representing Suriname, he is the reigning and defending middleweight champion of the world. He is Donovan, the Dream Chaser, Visa. The referee overseeing this championship bout is Yusuf Aknik.
Fighters, you know the rules. I want to clear the fair fight. Obey my commands at all time and protect yourself at all time, okay? Touch gloves, take a step back.
So here we go, Joe. This for the middleweight championship of the world. We have absolutely no idea how Yuri De Sousa is going to perform. Or do you?
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, when you fight someone the level of Visa, you don't really know at this point. Against lesser opponents, he's great. He's fantastic. But how can he do with someone as high-leveled, experienced, and powerful as Visa?
You know, nerves have got to be flowing through his body as he wears the black gloves. The champ, Visa, in the white. Would you propose that he come out like gangbusters to try and get some respect from Visa?
Well, I think he's going to have to mix some power combinations. I wouldn't go crazy because of the 5-round fight, but I definitely think he needs to kind of slow Visa down with some big power shots. He's got to get some respect early.
His nickname is Bad News, De Sousa. He tells us that's because he can come at you from the left or the right. Orthodox, southpaw, doesn't matter. And it's bad news for anybody who gets in the ring with him.
Yeah, his stance switching happens so naturally, too. Where a lot of fighters force the southpaw, but for him, it just comes so smooth.
Sort of like Terrence Crawford in boxing, one of the pound greats. One round will start left-handed, one round will start right-handed.
But what beats a lot of stance switching? Good pressure, like Donovan Visa's doing now. He's going to kind of slowly, that's what I call the calculated pressure. You see how slow Visa worked his way to get him against the ropes. That's what he wants. Inch by inch, he's going to get Sousa against the ropes. When he's against the ropes, then he's going to let his big power combinations go. Yep, there's that pressure right here. Once he's against the rope, Visa lets go.
Visa coming off a KO win over Yusri Belgari in his last fight in Glory. That was September 4th, 2021. Nearly a year ago. Oh, nice high kick. It was blocked. And any positive moment in this fight for De Sousa is going to be a confidence builder.
Yeah.
You block a high kick, you put a coin in the bank.
Yeah, there's the stance switch, but not going to work well because Visa doesn't move back. Good ring control from Visa now.
De Sousa seems to have a little bit of happy feet right now.
But Visa's got him where he wants him, in the corners, against the ropes. When you have an unorthodox fighter, you want to put him against the ropes. Oh. That's where Visa does his best work.
Joe, if you're in there against a fighter who you can tell is a little nervous, a little not sure of himself, what do? Do you just go for the throat?
Well, if I'm Visa, I'm probably building a lot of feints. I want him to get jumpy and reactive, you know, because he knows big shots coming. So for Visa, it's kind of use feints to set things up.
Yuri De Sousa representing Portugal. Has a chance to become the first Glory champion from that country.
I love that subtle head movement from Visa. Comes with a high guard, but next thing you know, he's offline, giving you a nice liver hook.
So a Glory round in the books for De Sousa. Let's see how he comes out in a second. Fighter profile, he is the Dream Chaser. 5-fight win streak, and Joe, some decent names on that list. Yusri Belgari twice, Jason Wilness, Pinas. His only loss coming to Ertugrul Bayrak. That was back in 2018, a split decision loss.
Yeah, definitely a close fight too. I mean, he would have been undefeated if it wasn't for that. 10 finishes on the record. But he's got still some work to do against Bad News here. Born in Portugal, moved to Germany at the age of 8, so kind of representing both countries. Kickboxing role models, Remy Bonyaski, Tyrone Spong, Ernesto Hust. Great names to be inspired by.
Black corner, black.
Round 2. Again, this is scheduled for 5. All world title fights are. The champ, sort of in a pedestrian mode so far, hasn't really shown all of his skills, but he hadn't needed to as he wins that round, a clean sweep on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, but I think that's IQ. When you don't know an opponent and they can kind of hit you from weird angles and shots, take your time a little bit. That's the championship mentality. You got 5 rounds.
Almost took our cameraman out there in the corner. With the crowd trying to get behind De Sousa.
Yeah, I'm anticipating Visa to kind of slowly pick things up as the fight goes. Once he gets more comfortable, knows what De Sousa's all about.
Throwing about the same, but Visa much more accurate. Well, he does not want to just stand there in the corner.
And even if you're judging for this fight, like when you see someone pressuring and ring controlling like Visa's doing, you know, that scores well. That's the aggression, pushing forward. Not constantly resetting. He stays in your face, counters back.
That right hand scores for Visa. De Sousa with 50 professional fights. He knows his way around the ring, that's for sure.
Yeah, Visa has some good finishing power. If he touches you right, it could be a short night for De Sousa.
offensively, De Sousa really hasn't shown anything to threaten Visa at all.
Yeah, you need to try to find something. He needs that respect.
Hey, step back.
So maybe a nice uppercut maybe for De Sousa with that high guard. But Visa's head movement's slick. His defense is strong. Easier said than done. Oh, that's the nice liver hook right there.
De Sousa just keeps backing from one corner to the other corner. There he's trapped again. Nice job of cutting off the ring by Visa.
Yep, his ring control's on point. That body shot hurt De Sousa. He's got that liver. Visa hurt the livers, got him shelled up now. Let's see if he can probably split his knees now. He likes his knees there.
There's a big one right on the forehead. De Sousa's got to put something together offensively. Has to back the champ down.
Yeah, or counter out of that shell. When you sit in a shell like that, it's such a defensive position.
Ooh.
You can't really throw much offense when you're shelled up like that.
De Sousa nearly got decapitated with that kick.
Yeah, you can see the champion now kind of slowly working his way. He found the liver hook. He's slowly going to try to get a finish. This is a finisher. 17 fights, 10 finishes.
A little spinning back fist for De Sousa.
Yeah.
Got him with the forearm, which you cannot do. It's got to be on the gloves.
Got warned.
He's hanging in there at least.
Do something. Got to try.
Certainly has been a spectacular event here in Dusseldorf for Glory 81, but right around the corner, Collision 4 headlined by Badr Hari and Alistair Overeem.
Yeah, come on. Come on, that's all I got to say. I'm way too excited for that fight. Watching their 2 previous fights as a kid, now being here, being able to call that fight. Man, that's a dream fight to call for me.
And you want more? We got more. How about not 1, not 2, but 3 world title fights? The return of Tiffany Van Soos, and then it's Sergey Maslaboyev and Tariq Kababez for the light heavyweight championship. Kababez dropping down a division.
Yeah, which I think is good for him. You see him, he's a small heavyweight, so if he brings that heavyweight power, he's going to do well in this light heavyweight division.
And then you got Bestati and Koplovinsky for the lightweight title, plus Antonio Plazabot in action. Incredible fight card coming your way from the Netherlands. October 8th, tickets still available. Crowd chanting, Yuri, Yuri. Maybe this is his round. He's been in there 2 with the champ, 6 minutes. We got 3 rounds to go.
Yeah, if I'm Visa, it's left hook to the liver all time this round. Everything is setting the left hook to the liver. Let's see it.
There's a forward foray for De Sousa. Oh, and a left hook scores.
Yeah, they went 1 for 1. As Visa ripped the body with the left hook, Sousa went with a left hook to the head.
He's taking a point with a spinning back fist that hit the forearm, or the elbow, he said.
Yeah, no, second time. Come on, fight!
It's very difficult to throw spinning back fists against a pressure fighter because before you turn your head, he's in range.
Yep, he's a foot closer.
As you come in, now he's a foot closer, right? So it's not really his fault, but you just got to know your right strike selection for the range. Oh, there we go.
The right hand scores for Visa.
Yep, watch back to the left hook.
So De Sousa tried to give us some offense, but now he's back in a defensive posture.
Yep, once you're shelled up, that's where Visa does his best work. He'll shell you up, rip the body, throw his knees.
Let's tell you what, Visa could easily pop up to the light heavyweight division. He's that big and strong, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, when you can tell a big guy is the size of his legs, just big, powerful legs. And all punching power, all your strikes, power comes from the legs. So
and
big
there was
legs mean power.
That left hook to the liver again, got the right arm to drop.
Yep, now he'll probably go left hook to the head. Level changing with his lead hand.
That high kick's still there. De Sousa's done a good job parrying that away. But right now is where De Sousa's got to go offensive.
I don't think Sousa has the power right now.
No, they both try a jumping knee.
Visa's been landing all of his punches, though. He's got a good right hand.
Yeah, the body work is starting to take a toll for sure.
Yeah. Yep, he's finding that right hand first. It's just D'Souza needs to counter back with something. The best shot he had was when Visa went to deliver and he countered with his left hook at the same time. Yeah, Visa now touch upstairs, rip the body, has him in the corner.
And a kick while his back was turned. Not exactly the best sportsmanship, but you don't turn your back on your opponent.
No.
So that's about all we got offensively from D'Souza. He'll throw a few punches and then shell up.
Yeah, he doesn't even have that movement as much now. But maybe the power of Visa slowing down a little bit.
But still, even the strikes that D'Souza's throwing and landing have absolutely nothing on him.
Yeah, he's definitely durable, taking some big shots. Still trying to fire back, taking the most of this opportunity.
So we've reached the championship rounds 4 and 5. The champ, Donovan Visa, having an easy time so far, racking up points. But Yuri D'Souza, not done yet. They scored that 10-8, Joe. 10-8, despite D'Souza not going down.
Well, it's the -1 point with the spinning back.
That's right.
Yeah. There we go, some combination work from D'Souza. He's got to do something. He's got to find that next gear to try to pick things up.
I mean, it's easy for me and you to sit here and go, he's got to exchange, he's got to let his hands go. But we're not the one taking those monster shots from Visa.
Well, I've been in a world title fight, so I kind of know what it means.
You're
so
like, speak for yourself,
yeah.
you idiot.
I mean, don't speak for me.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, but you got to like the fire D'Souza's showing here in the fourth.
With this opportunity, I'm telling you, it sounds crazy, but when you go in there, you got to go kill or be killed. This is a huge opportunity. Middleweight title on the line. I'm sure D'Souza knows that and will go out on his shield if he has to.
D'Souza goes southpaw.
Oh, there we go. There's something happening now. It's either Visa slowing down a little bit more, not as much power, but nothing seems to be hurting Visa at all.
Well, you know, the rub against Triple G, the boxer, of course, has the trilogy with Canelo coming up, was Triple G would be dominating fights so badly that eventually he'd let his opponent land some punches just to get the crowd back into it and so that he could fire away when the guy's guard wasn't up.
Yeah, sometimes when you let the guy throw back, that's when you can find your counter shots. You get him comfortable. He'll let his hands down a little bit, boom.
You bait him into throwing.
Yep, back to the body work for Visa. Smart move. Take some of that gas away.
Just when you think D'Souza has some momentum, Joe, he just kind of slows down.
Yeah. I think a good shot for D'Souza could be a nice right hook, because you got to think Visa always slips his head to the left for that liver shot. So trying to time something as he's dipping his head off is really the only small opening I'm seeing.
We've been praising Visa, but should he have gotten him out of there by now?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're just seeing how tough Yuri D'Souza is. He's taking the big shots. He got hit with the liver. That's the one thing I was going to say. I'd like to see more of Visa. He's got big legs to use those low kicks more. Start kicking a little bit more. Those earlier rounds, that right body kick and head kick were doing well.
Nice low kick there. 10 seconds to go here in round 4.
Step back, step back, step back.
3 minutes left here from Dusseldorf. Before we get to Collision 4, we've got Glory Rivals Saturday, September 17th. In the main event, up-and-coming stars in the welterweight division do battle. Robin Sirik, 37-6 with 10 KOs, takes on Indy Semeller, 30-1 with 11 knockouts. For those in the Netherlands, you can catch all the action on Videoland. Outside of the Netherlands, go to glorykickboxing.com. Well, Joe, if you want to become a superstar in fight sports, you finish fights. Yep. We're coming in round 5. What's your message, or what would your message be to the champ who's dominating this fight?
Well, I think it's, one, important to be able to know you can go 5 rounds. He won the title against Belgari with a 3rd round finish. So if anything, it could be a testing himself for 5 rounds. You always got to take the positive from something like this. And I think his ability to know how to manage pace.
But you're not saying go out and finish this guy. Blast him out of there.
Well, I don't know if he has the energy to do that right now. So at this point now, like, is it staying defensive, adding more points, mixing the strikes well?
Well, he's landed 123 strikes so far. 71 for D'Souza. Boy, I tell you what, if D'Souza could even land 1 telling strike, this crowd would go berserk.
Break. Step back.
And we have to remember, Visa's 24 years old. He's got some time to work, to develop. But his ultimate goal when talking to him in pre-fight interviews, he wants more title defenses than Pereira. He wants to be the middleweight GOAT.
Well, he hasn't been tested really at all in this fight.
Step back.
One-way traffic since the opening bell. He's won every round easily. But this is the last one.
We had that young fighter in the prelims, Michael Boapea, who's itching to get up in an opportunity like this.
Tell you what, Boapea would probably have put on a better performance than this one. Made it more competitive.
Yeah, could be.
Ooh. Oh. At first, I thought he was going down, Joe.
He just rolled under that.
Yeah.
Like, so casually, too.
A lot of time. Ooh.
Yep, back to those low kicks I like. I have a feeling if Visa would have used those low kicks a little bit more earlier in the fight, he could have gotten that leg. Would have helped set up the hands a little bit more.
Nice knee from D'Souza. Hey, maybe he'll win a round.
Yeah, hey, that would be success. But would you call it success for him lasting 5 rounds? That's the other thing, right?
If I told you, hey, listen, this guy's going 5 rounds with the champ, the first man to do so, and he won the 5th on the scorecards, it's a win. But let's not take away that Visa has been extremely dominant.
Yeah, picking shots, walking forward the entire time. Didn't really eat many big shots at all, except an illegal spinning back fist.
Rib cage shot from D'Souza.
Ooh, look at those low kicks. Telling you.
10 seconds to go.
Break.
Well, we may have jinxed it by saying how outstanding the card was. That fight, it was what it was.
Yeah. I still enjoyed it. A lot of good action. The first few rounds were good. Good level changes. Still enjoyed it.
And what a learning experience for Yuri D'Souza. Even though he's had 51 professional fights, that one will be one he'll remember for a while, as he went 5 full rounds with the best middleweight in the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna when I speak to Visa now, I'm gonna see. I'm sure he's gonna be not overly impressed with the performance, but for him to go 5 rounds and kind of do well, who knows?
The decision is next. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, it is our main event. Jamal bin Saddik and Benjamin Adegbuyi.
I need to destroy him first to get what I want.
I'm pretty sure that I will win.
When I am looking at myself, I think I'm now at this moment in the best shape of my life so far. And I think it's only getting better and better and better.
You turned southpaw there at the end. You went left-handed. Joseph Altolini thought it was a wrinkle in your game, but you may have hurt your hand. Are you okay?
Yeah, I hurt my hand with Guto, but that was not so important. We just changed the game plan because we stand 2 fights left forward, and now the last fight right forward.
I have no injuries, so I'm happy that I can fight this guy again. Let's say I can do more 20th of August with 2 hands.
We have a history, you know, I already lost once in the tournament. But I think this fight will be different, really different, because, you know, it's not a tournament. We are both fresh. We both start, you know, full of energy. No excuses like I had a different way or he had a different way. So I can't wait to see what's happening.
When you see my previous fights, I always go for firework and I always go for the knockouts. But first of all, I want to show the audience and the people what I'm capable of.
They had a good fight. He caught Rico once, but I also saw his good points. And I also saw some weakness points.
I take this fight very seriously because I know he's very dangerous. I'm gonna take whole Belgium with me and whole Holland with me, so I hope there will be a lot of German people also. Then they can have seen one of the greatest fights so far. When the knockout is there, then I'm gonna wait for it.
All right, let's jump right back into our highlights, Joe, from this world title bout.
Yep, Donathan Visa, calculated pressure. Slowly, inch by inch, walks you against the ropes. Once he has you against the ropes, he unloads with big power shots, good knees, uppercuts. You see him rip the body really well, mixing those knees, but that's where he does his best work. We saw Yuri D'Souza come back with a few shots. They both went left hook for left hook, point deduction for the spinning back fist, but the fight was all Visa coming forward, mixing levels, mixing his strikes really well. He wasn't really hurt from D'Souza, but you saw some good offense, really forced Donovan to fight 5 rounds. We haven't really seen it in his first title fight. He only needed 3 to get it done. So maybe it was a learning experience, how to go 5 rounds. But he still continued to come forward, find good strikes, good level changes. I mean, he's just such a talented kickboxer, 24 years old, and we're gonna see him improve every single time we see him step in this glory ring.
Here are the final punch strike statistics, and boy, look at 143 landed for Visa compared to 90 for Yuri D'Souza. A lot of the damage done by Visa was with punches. The last 2 rounds were close, but the first 3 heavily favored the man from Suriname. Here's Tim Hughes.
After 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, and once again this evening, all 5 of our ringside judges score about the same, 50-44, a unanimous decision, all for your winner. And still, middleweight champion of the world, Donathan Visa. Here to present the belt, former 2-division glory champion, Alex Pereira, and our head of talent operations, Robbie Timmers.
I'm here with your winner, Donathan Visa, your first title defense. How does it feel right now?
It feels awesome. I trained hard and I expected to win, so I won the fight, man.
Yeah, you're a finisher. You needed 5 rounds this time. Give me your thoughts on your performance.
I'm glad about it. You know, finally I fought my first 5-round fight against a strong opponent. He wouldn't go down. So props to Yuri, and thank you for the fight, man. It was a good fight. I loved it.
Were you surprised? Was the plan here to try to go for the finish? Was that the expectation? Or are you kind of happy that you got to test yourself for 5 rounds?
The plan is just to win the rounds, and if the knockout comes, it comes. But I didn't expect it to go 5 rounds. I thought I would knock him out early in the round, in the fight, but he's a strong man. I'm very happy he was my opponent. And yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
We all know your goal as the middleweight champion is to defend the title more than the man that put the belt on you. Give us your thoughts on your future in this glory in the division.
My future, Serkan, stop ducking, take the fight, and we'll see each other in the ring.
All right, he's been watching, so you made your shot, so congratulations. Let's hear it one more time for Donathan Visa. All right, we have Yuri D'Souza here. You had a huge opportunity. Give me your thoughts on your performance and fight here in Germany.
Okay. So, normal, ich will mich erstmal bei meinen Freunden, bei meinen Freunden, bei meiner Familie, ja, an Robbie nochmal, an Glory für diese große Chance, Ich bedanke mich nochmal bei Murat, ja, beim Angelo, bei meinem Trainer, bei meinem Management, ja, und an den ganzen Leuten, die gekommen sind. Ich habe eine lange Vorbereitung gehabt. Ich sollte eigentlich bei einem Fusion kämpfen, beim 4-Mann-Turnier. Und dann kam der Vertrag von Glory. Da musste ich alles improvisieren, alles umändern. So eine große Chance lässt man nicht entgehen. Aber ich habe noch 3 Kämpfe bei Glory. Ich bin noch unter Vertrag bei Glory. Ich komme wieder zurück und werde nochmal gegen Donovan Wiese kämpfen. Ich bedanke mich nochmal an Donovan Wiese. Starker Junge, aber ich komme wieder zurück. Vertraut mir.
Okay, he say, thank to all my friends, my fans, my trainer, to my manager Abba, and he say he have a long preparation because he have to fight in Fusion 4-man tournament, and yes, then he had the contract for Glory. They change everything. It was a hard preparation for him, but we need maybe 1-2 fights, and then we make a rematch for the title or not. We want a rematch with Donovan Wiese. And yes, Glory, 1-2 fights, and then everyone, no problem.
All right, let's hear it for your winner. Donathan Visa and his challenger, Yuri D'Souza.
Joe had to save himself on the way out there, but a good performance, at least from a durability standpoint. And the fact that he went 5 rounds with Donovan Visa is something that no one has done before. So congratulations to him on that. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we turn our attention to the main event of the evening, Jamal bin Saddik and Benjamin Adegbuyi. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, Jamal bin Saddik versus number 5, Benjamin Adegbuyi. Saddik with that massive 81% knockout ratio, and he vows to do the same thing to the Romanian tonight.
Well, when I stay focused and have patience inside the ring, there is no space left to worry about them. I will win by knockout, 100%.
I always like to be on the underdog side, you know, because everybody's thinking he's gonna win 100%, he's strong, he's fast, he's looking good, and that motivates me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. A rematch in a tournament final brawl in Rotterdam at Glory 62, featuring two of the most prolific heavyweights in the division, with a combined 40 Glory ring appearances. A Transylvanian gentleman and a Moroccan Goliath meet again tonight here in Dusseldorf. This bout sanctioned by Von. Alex Engelhart is with us ringside, and at the bell, your referee will be Edward Streichert. For those with us live inside Castello Arena here in Dusseldorf, Germany, and Glory fans tuned in and watching around the world, it's time for Glory!
It is giant versus giant. Jamal bin Saddik versus Benjamin Adegbuyi. Saddik has him in the corner. High kick. Adegbuyi's hurt. He keeps touching his nose, but that's when Saddiq's firing. He knocked him down. Put Adegbuyi down. It's the end. Jamal bin Saddik. Jamal bin Saddik. He does it again. And Benjamin Adegbuyi gets double the arm. Look at the Goliath. Bombs away. Wow, good job, Jamal bin Saddik. He only wants to win by KO.
Who will be the last man standing? Your main event of the evening is brought to you this evening by Jack's Casino and Sports. Let's meet the fighters. His third round stoppage of Badr Hari sent shockwaves throughout the kickboxing world at Glory 76. Here is Benjamin Adegbuyi.
Roll up in the club. All eyes on me. Yes. All eyes on me. You know what? I bet you got it twisted. You don't know who to trust. So many player hating. Trying to sound like us, say they ready for the bump, but I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell is where them cowards going. Well, all you still down, follow when you see me, and let the devil go.
And there he is, one of the most successful fighters in Glory history. Glory 24, heavyweight contender tournament champion. Glory 35, heavyweight contender tournament champion. Glory 50, contender tournament champion. This man has done it all, but he has not become a world champion, and he knows time is ticking. He must win tonight at all costs. Has to beat Jamal bin Saddik if he wants any hope of getting Glory gold.
Yeah, and this is his 21st Glory fight. He's been a veteran since he started from Glory 14. He's been at the top of the division, so that's what makes him so talented, the ability to sit there for so long.
He spars and trains with Rico Verhoeven. There's not a better sparring partner in the world.
This big man's epic championship battle with Rico Verhoeven was Fight of the Year in 2021. Here comes Jamal bin Saddik.
The sword, die by the sword fighter. Before losing to Rico Verhoeven in his last fight, he had strung together 4 consecutive wins, 3 of them by knockout. And Joe, he put Verhoeven on his backside in that fight, nearly won it. He has come as close to any man of beating Verhoeven, and he wants another shot.
To me, he's one of the scariest kickboxer because of that power. If he touches you once, it's over. But not only that, he's added the physique, the hard training. He said there's no more camps. It's full-time training. He's been at Mike's gym now every day for 1 year. He's more than prepared. Once he takes that shirt off, you're going to see a huge difference in his physique.
Joey took a lot of criticism for gassing out against Rico. He took that to heart, said he has become a fighter in every sense of the word. Training, diet, accessibility, you name it, he is all in, and now he has a chance to beat Benjamin Adegbuyi and set up himself for perhaps another major fight and another world title shot. Here it is, our tale of the tape. Benjamin Adegbuyi and Jamal bin Saddik, they do it again. Their first fight was fantastic for as long as it lasted. 6'9", 262 is Saddik. But look who weighs more, Joe. 6'6", 266. It's the Romanian Adegbuyi.
Professional experience, both experience similar amount. Both have fought in glory around the same amount of times. But you got to see, bin Saddik, 81% knockout ratio. Adegbuyi, more the type of fighter that's going to set you up and then finish you as the fight goes on. My keys to glory for this fight. For Jamal bin Saddik, he's got to set up that power. He can't just throw it wild. He's got to use the jab, that ring control, and he needs to control this pace. He knows he's got to go 3 rounds. As it goes further, Adegbuyi starts to take over. Adegbuyi, he's got to be technical and efficient like he always is. He needs a lot of output, good combinations, and I feel using his kicks on the outside could be a great key for him.
This heavyweight battle, your main event, is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, standing on my right and fighting out of the black corner. He is Glory's only 3-time tournament champion who last appeared at Collision 3. His professional record, 35 wins with 7 losses, 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet 6 inches tall, 1.98 meters, he weighed in at fight time at 266.8 pounds and even 121 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Bucharest, Romania. Ladies and gentlemen, he is ranked number 5 in the world. It's Mr. Gentleman, Benjamin Adegbuyi. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner. Glory Heavyweight Grand Prix champion back in 2018 and the winner of 4 of his last 5 fights. As a professional, 36 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, and 29 big career knockouts. He stands a full 6 feet 9 inches tall, 2.05 meters, and he weighed in at 262.8 pounds, 119.2 kilos. Fighting tonight, representing Morocco, ranked number 2 in the Glory heavyweight rankings. Here is the Goliath, Jamal bin Saddik. And the referee in charge of this bout is Edward Streichert.
Okay, guys, listen, we're fighting 3 rounds of 3 minutes. You know the rules, yeah? Protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. Toss gloves if you want. Back to your corner.
Boy, this has got some goosebump feels. Yep. This could be over really fast, ladies and gentlemen. But the longer it goes, you would think the better for Adegbuyi.
Judge.
2 heavyweights. The big boys looking for a big win and perhaps a future title shot. Jamal bin Saddik in the white gloves, Benjamin Adegbuyi in the black.
Yeah, Benny starting with that southpaw, using kicks on the outside. The whole time is probably using feints to see what big punches Jamal's going to throw. Most likely the big overhand right.
A jab there from Saddik. It's such a big weapon for a big guy.
Adegbuyi going to try to chop away the legs, but this is when Saddik can land those big punches.
Both men a little jittery in there, throwing some feints.
Yep. When you fight a big power puncher like Saddik, feinting is that important. You got to get him to kind of throw that power punch so you can see where it's coming from.
One mistake could cost you the fight in this division.
Oh, there we go.
There's the jab again.
Oh. Those straight punches from Saddik are powerful.
Big right hand, flip the guard. They're going to fire it up. Look at these guys go. Saddik getting the best of it.
And Benny's still staying in southpaw. What an exchange.
This is what heavyweight kickboxing is all about.
Let's sit and bang. Speaking of Big Mike about Jamal, it's a lot about the basics. Look at that snapping jab from Saddik.
And it scored almost every time, too.
Clean, technical, right down the middle, sets up the rear hand.
Nice high kick from Jamal. He looks good.
That jab is on fire.
Oh. We've seen Adegbuyi, though, in trouble in rounds 1 and 2, but then he comes back and wins. So don't count him out.
This is kind of the fight probably Benny wants.
Oh, that's sent him down! A massive shot from the massive man Goliath!
5, 6, 7. Benny's sitting too comfortably in that pocket. He's probably trying to wear out that energy, but he got dropped.
40 seconds to go.
Saddik still looking patient. He's probably going to use that jab to set this up.
Oh, Adegbuyi! It's over! It is over! The Goliath roars again!
You can't stop that power. Once he starts going and he has you hurt, there is no way of stopping the Goliath's power.
Emotion from Jamal bin Saddik. He looked like a reborn fighter tonight.
Man, he came in calm. He had this nice calm look at him, but that jab was on point. He couldn't miss with it, and that's what set up his big power punches that got him one of the scariest knockouts I think I've seen.
It happened right here in the corner next to us, Joe, and it was just like you're about to see a car crash into a wall.
Yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, it was almost, Adegbuyi was going out, and then he just added 2-3 more. Just vicious knockout power. Man, Saddik looked great.
And he took little to no damage. Put him on the October 8th card.
That's it. Let him go.
Wow. Here comes the carnage, Joe.
Yeah, touching with the jab. Slips the hand. It was the right hand. Just right on the nose. Just bang, kind of framed with that right hand. Just held him with the jab hand frame. Boom, dropped that right hand right down the middle. Just countered well.
Hey, maybe other than Francis Ngannou, I don't know if there's another heavyweight in all of fight sports that hits one punch harder than that man.
Yeah, and I mean, he throws them in combinations too. It's not like it's one shot, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And this is where it got scary. The hands dropped.
6, 7, 8. Just crazy. Power in combinations, just insane.
Man.
Oh, man. As he was falling, added another 1-2 to it. You see him already going out. The lights are out, and then 1, 2, 3. Just puts the stamp on it. Unbelievable.
Wow. Well, you wondered how he would respond after losing that fight to Rico Verhoeven, and we got our answer. That's the best he's ever looked.
Yeah, the rounds, the hours on the bag, the dedication, the physique, all paid off for this moment. I think this is why we got such an emotional side out of him. He put a lot of investment in this last year to get where he is in this position now.
And a salute to Mike at Mike's Gym for basically, I wouldn't say he was soft around the way. He's such a big guy, but his physique has just been transformed. And he said we did it from fundamentals. I'd put him on the bag and make him hit the heavy bag for an hour by himself.
Yeah, incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. This fight comes to an end with an official time of 2 minutes, 34 seconds of that very first round, and ends by knockout for your winner, Jamal Ben Saddik.
I'm here with your winner, Jamal Ben Saddik. A lot of emotion, my man. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Well, give me the mic, because I have a lot to tell. First of all, I want to thank everyone who's come to my fight, everyone. You know, I had a difficult time, but I never lost the focus on my training, on my fight. Like you see, I'm in great shape, looking forward to my next fights, and I want to entertain the audience. I want to give this victory to the King of Morocco, who's tomorrow, his birthday. Allah يكتر خيرك سيدي. Allah يزيدك في عمر سيدي.
I mean, you got to be surprised. Benny came out throwing punches and exchanging with you. Was that surprising to you?
Well, that's not surprising because, like I said before, Benny is one of the toughest fighters there in the rankings. And I really don't underestimate him because that's why I'm in this shape. Because I know what he's capable of doing inside the ring. You know, we both started fresh. Today was my day, you know, he's a great fighter. He's a great athlete. I hope to see him in the future again when he wants, you know. Because we are both professionals, so I hope we're doing well in the future.
I know you put a lot of hard work going into this, the grind for the last year. You said there's no more camps. You're just putting in hard work. But I want you to take me through that knockout because I think I counted 8 punches that you landed for that finish.
Well, that's the job of Mr. Mike, what he learned from me. And he told me, don't stop when someone's getting knocked out. Keep on throwing punches till the referees come in both of you guys. So that's what I did. That's why you see a lot of punches of me. And you know, like you've seen on the big screen, I was patient, I hold on my distance, and I keep throwing the punches. That's what the audience want to see.
Well, it was such an impressive performance. Where are you thinking this leads you to now?
Well, I hope in the future I can throw a shot for the belt, but I know. You know, let's listen to the audience what they got to say. You know, and I think I deserve that fight because the last time I was supposed to fight Benny, and in 6 weeks I fight Rico. So I hope to get the chance in the future to fight him because, like he also see. You know, I'm in a great shape at this moment, so I let this to glory, you know. I'm there when they want me. Any other opponent, I'm there. I want to give the audience always great shows, you know, and big KOs.
Well, congratulations on a beautiful performance. Excited to see you back. Congratulations. Let's hear it one more time for Jamal Big Ben Saddik.
As well. Gun loading everything
Your headline fight of the evening.
He is out. He is unconscious. It's over. Oh, what a finish. They go right back hammering at each other. Straight right hand. See you later. How about that?
Overeem is just an absolute monster.
No one does it like Badahari. Badahari said, I promise you will not last 3 minutes with me. Alistair knocks out another opponent inside 1 round.
That was then. This is now.
Badahari sends Overeem to the canvas. The fight the world has been waiting for.
It's time for glory.
We welcome you back to Düsseldorf, Germany, and what a night it was.
Verify. Ja, verify, SNL. Isai, blijf je live? Ja, ik heb een beetje gamen, man. Oh, ik heb gewoon een beetje zin om te gamen met jullie. Maar ja, ik heb niet... Dit is een rare stream, ik chat niet heb gegroeid. Maar heet het 11 uur. Ik wist dat ze niet om 11 uur gingen vechten. Ik wist het. Maar ja, dus we gaan de stream nu normaal starten, ja? Ik ga opnieuw beginnen, ja? Doe alsof ik er niet ben geweest, chat, ja? Ik ben er niet geweest.
Já sofri por amor, mas não sofro mais agora. O tchu pisa lá do corpo do pai, pisa lá do corpo do pai, do pai.
Ik zocht alleen een beetje liefde, baby. Ik kan niet geven wat ik zelf niet heb. Hoef geen bitch, wil de liefste lady. Goud gekleurd en met zelfrespect. Zet een hele banko in die engine. En ik betaal je ticket voor de entrance. Maar je drankje wil je zelf betalen. Want een echte vrouw is independent. Ik was DDB, maar getrouw jou toch. Jij komt op mijn pad, heb nooit een vrouw gezocht. Maar Bidoobie, Barça, Tanja, lang gestreden in die koude tocht. Dus maakt niet uit waar we naartoe gaan. Het is nog steeds alsof we in de hoed staan. Maak een kleine fout en leg mezelf eruit. Je kan niet openmaken wat je zelf niet sluit, dus laat ze zien, ik ga door. Baby, ga je mee? Ik heb een plek, ruimte voor twee. Met jou alleen, ik voel je aan. Maar ben ik druk, dan moet ik gaan. Friday night, het is donker buiten, maar nog light inside. Raampje open, boulevard, gooi mijn hand in de air en ik vlieg bijna weg. Heb nu ogen op mij, maar toch blijf ik oprecht, schatje. Zet je haar in een start en je body in dress, want je fuck met de best. Zij zegt SLM, maar ik kom niet uit West, ik ben niet impressed van opgespoten lippen of een make-over. Ben je moet me helpen bij die takeover. Moet me voortaan vullen met een Range Rover. Wil jij dat ook, dan kan je meelopen. En waar we ook heen gaan, het is nog steeds alsof we in CT staan. Er wordt steeds bekender, nu bij onbekenden. Dit is Jojo R, jong legende. Laat ze zien, ik ga door. Baby, ga je mee? Ik heb een plek.